very beautiful images with you. Okay, the name of this style of art, these are actually real trees, is on the description area. Actually the title of this video, you can get the name of these trees, okay? I just want to show you guys this. If you have young children, you can share it, but if you love art, if you love nature, you can really appreciate what we're looking at and the amount of time and effort it takes to do this kind of stuff. So for those people who garden, or for those people who live a very stressful life, or for those people who, for whatever reason, they garden. Those of you who garden, so that you can relax your mind or find peace, this is a beautiful type of art and gardening that you can do that would really give you a peace of mind. Really give you peace of mind. And as you can see, it takes a lot of time and skill to do this. Now, I've been in Southeast Asia for a long time, but I've never saw so many of these trees in one place. And the great thing about this is that I'm like 5 minutes from where I live. Okay, so you can see the culture that I get to enjoy in my life. Why I love Vietnam so much. Take a look at these two. How about that? That's amazing, right? Isn't that amazing? So if you have young children, let them watch this video. Okay? So here you can see the wire. I don't want to touch it, they might get upset. It appears to be copper, but they can control the direction that each branch goes by wrapping it with copper wire, right? And then they trim everything else. And that's how they control the shape and symmetry of the tree. So I'm going to show you guys around. I'm not really going to talk about anything on this video. I just want you guys to see and enjoy. So when I look at this amazing, hold on. So when I tell you guys why I love Vietnam so much, and that there's a heavy focus on nature, now you can really see why. And none of these have a price tag on them, so I don't know if they're selling them or if it's just here. I mean, I would assume they're selling them, but I don't know. I don't see any price tags. And look at the flower pots. It's just really beautiful stuff, y'all. Take a look at this one. Really nice, right? Very beautiful. So nature has a way of giving you peace. That's one of the very few times I've ever seen an ambulance in Vietnam. It's like rare. I think the whole time that I've been in Vietnam, oh, look at this one. You guys see that? Take a look at that. So for those of you who need something to do to be able to find peace of mind, this would be a really wonderful type of hobby for you to get into, to give yourself peace of mind. Okay, look at that. Really beautiful stuff. If anybody out there is complaining, why is he putting this stuff on? Well, don't you worry about it, okay? It's not for you. Really beautiful stuff. I love this stuff. Look at this. Wow. And this big one here. They had cranes. They had huge cranes here moving this stuff. So this is cement. So they really take nature seriously. Look at this, y'all. And these are all real. All real. Take a look at that one. Y'all want to see? Okay, so there's some traditional Vietnamese furniture. Whenever I buy a place here, I'm gonna buy the traditional Vietnamese furniture. Now take a look at this. This is really amazing. Y'all see that? How old do you think this tree must be? Look how short it is. It's really gorgeous. But me, I don't know if this is for me. But for some of you, I bet it's for some of you. Let's take a look. Now, I like wooden furniture. So yeah, these are very traditional. Usually I see this type of piece right here. Oh, you can't see it really. So usually I see these in like a formal room, and they have their family altar and their family photos on these. So this set right here that you're looking at probably only costs, let's see, how much does it cost? Hold on, I'll show you another one. Okay, here's a similar one. Can y'all see that? Y'all see that? And it's solid wood. It appears to be solid wood. This is 18 million, so this is about maybe $900 for this whole thing. I don't know what that compares to in the States, but this is not what I want you guys to see. So this type of table set is common in Vietnam. This is 95 million. So I don't know, maybe this is solid wood. It says 95 million Vietnam dong. That's really expensive. Let me see. These are what I like. Do y'all see these huge chairs? I really like these. I've only seen these sometimes with the pad. Usually in the house they have no padding. At least the houses I've been in. But these are very huge. This is the typical size right here. I hope y'all can see this. Yeah. But this whole set costs 18 million. That whole set costs 18 million. So let me see something. Yeah, if I ever buy a place here in Vietnam, I'm gonna buy this kind of furniture. I like it because I like art and I like working with wood. So take a look at this piece right here, y'all. Isn't that amazing that they can do something like that? This is solid wood too. So they carved that. It's amazing, right? How much is this? 48 million. 48 million Vietnam dong. Isn't that beautiful? Hand carved. This is solid wood. And then, actually, I like this too. This one is also 48 million Vietnam dong. So very, very good quality furniture. The price is not that expensive too. So y'all can see a little bit. There's a lot of other art, but I want to show y'all the trees. I'll show you some of the other art later. But look at this piece right here. I wonder if this is solid wood. Yeah, it looks like solid wood. Solid wood. You can't find something like that in the States anymore. Check this piece out. Wow, look at that. But if I had this, I would put gold or brass, like a yellow brass these things, handles on it, whatever they're called. But I really like that. I hope y'all like it. And look at these. These are also solid wood, y'all. Solid wood. These big vases, or I don't know what you call them, but they're huge. And it's one piece of wood. Take a look at these. Right? And they decorate their homes with these, or their businesses. Okay? All right, so let's get back to the good stuff. I want to go back to the trees. Y'all let me know if y'all like this. Really, I'm doing this for those people who appreciate art, and for those people who are into gardening, or who are under emotional stress, and you need something to do to, oh wow, look at this one. And you need something to do, or you're looking for something to do to help you decompress your stress. You know, you might consider doing this. I hope y'all appreciate the video I did on the Apostle Paul. The other stuff that he has led the people into. Of course, there never was an Apostle Paul in real life, right, y'all? It's a mythological character. But the point being is that whoever wrote those stories did it with the intent of tricking you into giving jurisdiction to Rome, all right? Because you would look at it, going to Rome. You see, our people are doing that right now, don't they? They have a problem with each other. What's the first thing they do? They call the police. Knowing good and well that when the police get there, somebody very likely may get shot, seriously injured, beat up, and somebody's going to jail. Even if it's a beloved family member, they're still going to do that, right? Very sick, very, very sick mentality. That's why a lot of you people in the States are totally out of your mind, completely out of your mind. And the really good thing about it is that when you get outside of the States and you start to see what's normal, you start to see how people love each other and treat each other, you can really learn what love is. That's what it took for me. That's what it took for me, because I came from a family situation that was so toxic. I mean, extremely toxic. Mother and father, sisters and brothers, you know, followed that role model. And I didn't learn what love is or what it means to be loved by someone else until I went overseas. You know, when people love you, they don't hurt you. And they definitely don't abandon you. Okay? That's the thing I can say about Asian culture. If you have someone from Asian culture, and that person is really, even just a friend, I mean really just a true friend, but that's rare, right? That's rare, because Asian people tend to stick together, especially in a place like Vietnam where they don't trust foreigners, which is a good thing. They should not trust foreigners, right? They should not. But if you are able to find that, look at that one, then they really stick with you through thick and thin. That's been my experience. You know, I can't speak for everybody. Wow, look at that. But that's been my experience. Okay. So that's where I learned what love is. You know, without going into any details. All right. But yeah, it's so toxic in the US, y'all. Unfortunately, many of you don't know what love is because you've never experienced love even from your parents, right? Even from your parents. It's really sad. And US culture is just so toxic anyway. You know, so for example, when you go overseas, forcing your kids or demanding or humiliating your children, let's call them your heirs. Hello, how are you? Because let's say in the US it's 18 and you're out, right? In foreign countries, at least in the East, Southeast Asia, that's unheard of, right? Unheard of. You're not going to leave the house if you're in Southeast Asia. Even if you're married, your parents are probably still going to, in many cases, are still going to want you to stay home so that you can save enough money, or until they're able to buy you a house and set you up. That's how it goes. Yeah, that's the truth. That's the truth. And that's why Asian people tend to do so well, right? Because they have solid, supportive family structures. Okay? Solid, supportive family structures. They support each other. And they are expected, they're expected to stay home, even when they're married, even when they have children, right? Because the family wants them to be properly set up in life. Okay? Or it's already understood that they're going to take the parents' house when they expire. So get out my house, and you know, all of this kind of, y'all know how especially black families are, all right? Not realizing that y'all were tricked into get out of the house as soon as you graduate from high school or as soon as you turn 18. Y'all were tricked into that because the people who own the apartment buildings, the banks, the people who give mortgage loans, they wanted you out of your parents' house so that you could rent their apartments from them. That's what they wanted, and y'all fell for it, right? Our ancestors, and many of you all right now today, fell for it and are still falling for it. And you make up every kind of excuse to justify it when common sense should tell you that you should not do that, right? Common sense tells you that. But y'all, a lot of y'all, man, because y'all are detached from nature. That's why it's so important to reconnect with nature so you can begin to harmonize, vibrate again with nature. Come back into your right mind, especially about your heirs. Especially about your heirs. So that's why they did that. To make money off of you guys and to destroy your family. You see, they accomplished so much by tricking you, promising you, telling you that you would get all of these benefits and all of the logical reasons and all of this kind of stuff. All of the logic. It all made sense, right? But you're going to find that that's a common theme with Rome and with religion. It's always very logical. Always very logical, right? Because they need to persuade you. They need to convince you. They need to get you to think about what life can be. How much better it can be for you, right? To transport you into a story, an imaginary story, all built upon logic, abstracts, that in the end, you're going to find out that they didn't work. They only sound good, right? In other words, they sound good, right? Just like the New Testament philosophy and doctrine. It sounds good, but it does not work in real life, right? It does not work in real life. And I know that for a fact. This is beautiful art right here. Check that out, y'all. Y'all see that? That's very creative. But you know what I would like to see? Imagine if this piece of wood right here was a crystal. Imagine if it was crystal with pink and purple, all the different colors of those crystals, and this had protruding crystals out, and there's a light right here. Wouldn't that be beautiful? So I have no idea what's going on here, guys. Scholars, look at this. Wow. Look at that. I don't know why they brought this stuff here because, oh, wow, look at this. Check that out. I wish there was a light here so we could see it. Yeah, but they really did a job on our people, tricked them into making them think that they were getting something, right? By following this crazy stuff that they do, okay? And look at the blacks now. Look at the lifestyle, the culture. What, you know, people say in other parts, the people from Europe, they say that U.S. people have no culture, right? They say U.S. people have no culture. But I would take it further. I would say that the blacks also have no culture, right? They have no culture because what do you have? Hip hop culture, right? Stripping and all of these things, the type of music, that's not culture, okay? That doesn't help or improve the quality of life. That doesn't even maintain the quality of life. That's actually self-destructive. But a lot of you all will disagree with me on that. Doesn't matter. Okay? You do what you want to do. So anyway, I just wanted to, there's another part of here. It's about, man, it must be about 10:30 at night here, y'all. It's about 10:30 at night. And it looks like they're preparing for some festival or something. I have no idea. Let me see if I can show y'all some other stuff. And once we see this, I'll go back and show the art, the traditional Vietnamese art. So I was talking to a friend of mine, and my friend told me that in Vietnam, Buddhism is not a religion. It's a philosophy. However, check this out, y'all. She told me, however, there are many, many people who do treat it as a religion. But she said, technically, nobody looks at it as a religion, or most people don't, but there are those who do look at Buddhism as a religion. But most people do not see Buddha as a deity. On the other hand, I know two guys, who told me the exact opposite. They said that Buddha is like a Christ figure. Okay? Buddha is like a Christ figure, so I don't know. I don't know. So here we are, some others. So you see they drink alcohol in the park. Police ain't harassing them, right? It's not a big deal. Y'all see that? And in the US, they tell the people that they're free. Let them catch you drinking beer in the park near your house. Man, they'll have 15 police cars rolling up on you for something like drinking in the park. Wow, look at this, y'all. They actually, imagine how heavy this thing is. So y'all see the tree growing there? So this is still alive. Y'all see that? Amazing art, isn't it? So they could have left this in the forest to just rot away. But they decided to make art. Ah, here we go. So let's see. I think they're going to sell this stuff eventually, right? Y'all see that? I'm happy to be in Vietnam because I get to experience all of this stuff. So you can see in the center, this is the Buddha. Okay. These are traditional generals from ancient times. At least that's what a friend of mine told me a couple years ago. Y'all can see all of this. It's quite nice, right? Very distinctive, very unique type of art. I wish I knew the name of it. I wish I could tell y'all more, you know. I really wish I could tell y'all more. Okay. You can see. Oh, wow, look at that. It's quite nice, right? Y'all see that? Let's see. Okay, so this looks like it has stone mixed in it. Yeah. Man, if you need something to do to relieve your stress, this would keep you busy. It would really keep you busy. I don't think it's for me though, you know. I can't see myself sitting out in a garden clipping trees, but some people do it. My ex-wife years and years and years ago told me that she was into gardening. That's after we broke up. Yeah, she told me she was into gardening. She was the last person too, I imagine, would ever do gardening. But that was her thing. Y'all see that? Everywhere now. They just right out in the open with it. Let's see. Okay, so let's go check out the traditional Vietnamese art. Oh, that building with all those bright lights right there, that's a karaoke building. So y'all know that in Asia, karaoke is like super popular, you know. Karaoke is super popular. You know, I always wonder, why is it when you walk by, when you're walking, the dogs will follow you? I always wonder why. When I was in Mexico, I would walk down the street, right? And invariably, a stray dog would run over to me and start walking with me. I thought that was the weirdest thing. All the time. Every time I went out to eat, you know. Ah, it's closed, y'all. They're closed. Oh well. But let's check this other stuff out. Check this art out. Let me see. Check this out. Y'all see that? So let's see. This is solid granite. These things right here, they're solid granite. I was here. This is solid marble. All of this is solid marble. I was here when they were moving this stuff in on the cranes. So let's see. And I'm convinced, y'all, that fish are considered lucky in Asia. It has to do with the Dogon. That's why fish are so prominent in Asian culture, right? Good luck. Okay. So when we see the bulls, you should immediately think astrology. These are, it appears to be bull's horns to me. So you should be thinking what? Taurus the bull. So the age of the bull, which would have been like Moses' time. Okay, y'all, so this is solid marble. Check that out. Y'all see that? Quite beautiful, right? And these tables are solid marble also. I'm telling you, Vietnam is a beautiful place, y'all. Solid marble. Imagine having this in your backyard. Or something like this. Solid marble. All right. So let's see. But anyway, like I was saying, I'm totally convinced that the fish. Oh, so see, there's the bull again. So whenever you see a bull, you should think astrology and Taurus the bull. You know, check that out. I don't want to touch it. They might get angry. But check. I wonder what that is. I wonder how that happened. Wow, that's incredible, right? Y'all see that? And look at these. Check that out. There's a toad. Really beautiful stuff. That's a sword. That's a sword. Alright. Okay. Oh, they're also big on incense here in Vietnam, y'all. Really big on incense. Some more furniture. So let's see. So Taurus, constellation Taurus. Or Taurus would be Apis, right? The Egyptian deity Apis, right? Taurus the bull, the calf, the golden calf, remember, that they made, right? Remember that, y'all? All right, so that's it. Too bad I can't show you more. Maybe I can put the camera in and you can see more. I don't know. That's that, y'all. That's that. Hello. Those girls were saying hello to me. That's that, y'all. I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm Dr. Yasapa. Oh, this is a typical thing that Vietnamese people do. They'll sit out on the sidewalk at night and eat the street foods. So y'all can check that out. That's another thing I like about Vietnam. You see they have fruit and vegetables all lined up on the street. Basically anything you want, you can get. Anyway, I'm Dr. Yasapa from Zion Law School. Check the description area for anything that you want or anything that you want to do for me. I'll see y'all on the next one.